Hello, everybody. This is a very impromptu live session, but I just had to do it. I went to an estate sale today that was absolutely amazing for linens. I got so much. I had to come on and do a haul video and then also tell you that this will be a preview for next Sunday, the 30th sale. I'll have most of this stuff. So I'm not going to go through everything, but I got a lot. The first thing were these little roosters. Look at these. I don't know what these are supposed to be. If they're little, maybe you put a coffee cup at the top, maybe a little mug mat, or I don't know, but they're cute. And they've got all they look like they're hand embroidered based on the back of them. Anyway, I got those. And then I scored, these are paper doilies. And they are just beautiful. They're vintage. Look at that one. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this one, look at that paper, how yellowed it is. These are like an ecru kind of a color, and it may be from age that they're that way, but look at how pretty those doilies are. And then I got a whole pile of, let's see if I can get that in there. These are like paper napkins, but there's like several of them in there. But look at that, on all four corners they are cut. Some of them aren't cut all the way through. But just look at those. And so I'll have those for sale on the 30th. And then I got, I'm not going to go through every one of them, but I got a whole bunch of like little hankies. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I got a whole bunch of hankies. And then I got towels. And I've got several with this pattern on it. This one's even got a little bit on the back, but it's got, they've got like kind of like a Battenberg. Look at how gorgeous. The little roses in between. So I've got those. I've got blue ones. I've got burgundy. I've got like a yellowish, it's almost like a gold tone instead of yellow. And then I've got these. These are a little bit different, but there's cut work and a little bit of staining on these, but they're pretty. And then this is real Irish linen. And just look at the embroidery on those. Isn't that gorgeous? So I've got some tea towels. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this whole bag. This is all tatting. All different pieces of tatting. And I've got to figure out, I don't know how to price it. I don't, and some of it, look at some of this tiny, tiny, tiny little tatting. Can y'all see that? Come on, focus for me. It's not wanting to focus. Come on. There we go. Look at that tiny little tatting. So, and then there's some kind of medium-sized tatting. But anyway, this whole bag is just full of tatting. So I'll have to cut that into pieces, and I'll have to do a little research and figure out how to sell that. And then this little package, oh my gosh. And I'm going to tease you guys because these I'm keeping. Look at these little tiny doilies. There's that one. There are these two. I don't even know that they're doilies. They're just little pieces. And look at this. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Shelly. Oh, I did. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I could go on for an hour showing you. So I got several of these. Hang on one second. I want to move my iPad over to watch this because it's easier for me to watch comments. There we go. All right. And then I got these pieces. These I will be selling. I don't know if that's the it doesn't feel like filet crochet, but I'm not an expert. So I've got this bigger piece. This might have been, you know what this might have been? Like armrest, go on the arm of a chair, and then this would have been the headrest. I know. Just keep watching. You will be amazed at the stuff I got. Oh, and then I got this great big blue. It's just a big blue piece, and I'm afraid if I cut it, it would just all come unraveled. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe try to sell it as a whole piece, or I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do with that one. All right. Next up, I got this bag, and it's full of pieces that have appliques on them. Hey, Melody. Hi, Clint. So I'm just showing the haul that I got. Look at these little appliques on these little tiny napkins or hankies, but it's all just little appliques, and some of them have stains on them. Some of this stuff I plan to coffee dye before I sell it. But look at those. I mean, they're just adorable. And then I've got some bigger stuff. There's another applique. Hi, April Storm. I'm just showing off my haul and giving you a sneak peek at what's going to be in the next sale. Now, these are pretty stained, so I may tea dye these. You guys tell me, should I tea dye them or just leave them and let you guys do it? Look at the little monkeys on the branches. So should I tea dye them ahead of time or coffee dye them, whatever I end up doing, or should I just leave them? And then here's some more applique. See, some of these have pretty big staining on them, but if you cut out the applique and the little fringe on the bottom, leave them and let people, okay, well, that'll be less work for me. But see, some of these that have a lot of staining, I was going to go ahead and dye them, but if I don't have to and you guys would, we'll take them as is. Like this one has a lot. This is from this. So this is a bread basket, right? It goes in a bread basket to keep the bread warm. And I'm sure this is just grease from the bread, butter, and, stuff from stains from the bread that was in it. But look at all the beautiful appliques that are on it. Looks like I've got two of those. Oh, they've got different appliques on them. And then I've got this yellow one. That one's not so exciting. And then this one's really got some staining. It's really grungy, but look at that applique. Isn't that gorgeous? So I got that little bag with all that stuff in it. I haven't been to this lady's estate sales in a long time, and I used to go all the time. And so I was, oh, look at this piece. This is a double, and I think because it's really long. Look at this. Let's see if I can get it this way. This is a runner. It is all hand embroidered. And just look at that. I think I'm going to cut it in half and sell two pieces because, and then it's got this gorgeous little rose lace on the edge. You probably could have sold most of this morning. I know. But I've been at the estate sale all morning, so. Oh, is this? Did I already show this? So here's some more little tea towels that I got. And look at that embroidery on there. I don't think this is hand embroidered. Maybe it is. I see little knots and threads, and so there's a blue one, and then look at that one. Yeah, this is all going to be at the next sale. And then just more hankies. Look at this one. How pretty that is. Just a lot more. Now this one, I don't know how this one snuck into my box. This must be really old because it came up at $10. And I don't think I'll be selling that because one, I'd have to make some money on it, and I don't think anybody's going to pay that. So, all right, let's dig into the box behind me. Now, this has a lot of stains on it. It's a huge tablecloth. In fact, that's doubled. Let me get to where I can get a single layer. This is what it looks like. And what I thought I'd do on this one is cut it up and sell pieces of it because I don't know that anybody's going to want. This thing's huge, 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 huge. So I think that I think that whoops, I'm sorry. I hit the camera. Don't think anybody's going to want to buy that whole thing. All right, let's look at some of the others. Oh, I have to show you one piece. I hate to say it, but I am keeping this one for myself. Look at that. I'm going to make a bag out of it. Can't you just see that on one of my canvas bags with some other lacy stuff and doilies? But that one I'm keeping. All right, look at these. How pretty are these? Let me move all this stuff out of the way so I can get these down lower. I just threw a cloth over my messy desk so I could go live. But look at that. And this lace around the edges, these look pristine. They don't even look like they've ever been used. I could be wrong. But that is like a gray lace around the edge. Um, I I don't have a hard time like these, yeah, I could keep it, but the reality is I would never use all this stuff. So, um it's not hard. And if I see something like that blue piece that I just absolutely have to keep, then I just keep it. I have a couple ladies who are into the golf theme, and so I saw these little golf napkins and I grabbed them. Nothing too special there. This is nothing too special. It's got hand embroidered, but it's the same color as the background. So this one I was thinking would be really nice coffee dyed. But there's that one. This is interesting, and I have two of these. They are, what is it, two or three? Two. They're bigger than placemats, so I don't know what they're supposed to be. Maybe for like the center of a table. But look at the pretty embroidery, blue and white. And then this is not a ticking because ticking stripes are not, this wide and this far apart, but I get to sell. Yes. Shelly's uh gonna sell with me next week. She's gonna do paper and I'm gonna do linens. I think the whole thing is gonna be pretty much linens. Look at this one. Look at all the pink embroidery on that. These are really fun. These are, get this right. These are little off-white napkins, but look at the beautiful rose embroidery at the bottom. And then I got this guy. Look how cute. Some of these are pretty common type, you know, crochet and stuff, but this, look at this, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? And so some of this stuff, I think what I'm going to do, and you guys tell me what you think about this, because I don't know if anybody's going to want the whole thing. So what I could do is put it up. Well, I could do an offer up for the whole thing and see if, you know, if it met my minimum. Or I could do a set price on it and put it up. And then if nobody buys it, I can offer, you know, halves or quarters. And then I could just tear pieces out. You know, I could tear this is going to be fun. Anyway, there's that piece. Then I have this is a really big, big, big tablecloth too. And it's cute as can be. So here is the center of it. Look at that. That's all in the center. And then there's little flowers just embroidered all around. And then two of the edges have frayed ends, and the other two are like the selvage edge. But isn't that just sweet? And then there's the other side. So it looks to be in pretty good shape. So this one I'll try to sell whole. And if nobody buys it whole, then I'll cut it up. I don't know how this was folded, but and then just some plain. Now these are really stained. So I was thinking again that I might coffee dye them, but we'll see. They're just pink. Look at this piece that you could cut up for individual doilies, and I have two of them. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Or put a fabric underneath and put this like over the cover of a book. Look at that. So there's that piece. Oh, and then these are nothing special by themselves, except that they have this picot trim in pink. And you could cut that off and use that. Other than that, there's a bigger one and a smaller one. They're just two plain white doilies, but they've got that picot. Not picot, tatting. Keep calling it picot. Here's a doily. Another doily. And I've got this one that came in a little bag. I think this one's older. But look at that. Look at all that hand stitching. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm telling you, ladies, I scored big time. Look at that. Let's see, that one's nothing special. More pretty doilies. And then, oh, here's something that I fell in love with. Let's get these right side out so I can show you. There we go. Look at that. It's a little placemat. You're drooling? Well, all this stuff will be for sale. And if you see something that you especially like ahead of time, let me know, because I'm willing to do pre-sales. If you're taking the time to watch my video, and you see something you want, just let me know and I can stick it in your box. But look at that. Isn't that just... Look at the edges. I told Miss Bonnie Rose, she's Bonnie Rose Estate Sales, and most of the estate sale curators in this area, most of them have gone to online sales. Very few are doing live, and I hate it. I hate the online sales. So Bonnie Rose still does live, and I told her this is one of the nicest sales I've been to with her. And she has boxes of ephemera, old ephemera. And so I told her, I said, Bonnie, I've been asking you for 2 years to dig in your back room and find some ephemera for me. And she said, call me the end of next week. I have something coming in. So I may be getting some old ephemera. But look at this. This has got the Battenberg pattern, but this is all crocheted. This is not like the cotton that usually makes the Battenberg pattern. Isn't that pretty? So there's that piece. This one's just a basic sunflower, nothing too special there. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is really pretty. Oops. Sorry about that, you guys. Look at this piece. Now there is a little staining right in the middle, but you could cut out, oh, look at that. Yes, it is nice to have an in. Now this looks like it was machine stitched. It's not hand stitched, but it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The colors, everything. And then look at around the edge. What you have there around the edge. Well, there's that piece. This is just a really nice little springy, summery piece. Nothing too fancy, but I thought it was pretty. It's a little square tablecloth, not huge. But I liked and then I liked I think this is where they pull the threads to make that little kind of weave pattern in the middle. I'm not positive on that, but I think that's what that is. So there's that piece. And then, oh, my box still is not empty. Then I've got two of these. These are little tea towels. That's cute. And then I've got this piece, which is a long runner. And I thought about doing the same thing with this one, maybe cutting it in half and selling it as two pieces, but it's got the pink embroidery and then the pink crocheted edge and then a black stitching around there. Here's another one with tatting for trim, and the piece itself, I don't know what it is. I mean, it feels like cotton, but I wouldn't swear to it. But it's a variegated pink to beige, and then it's tatted all the way around the edge. So you would get all the tatting. And I actually have two pieces of that. Oh, and there's even a little bit of yellow in here. So there's that. Oh, and then I have this great big bright yellow. I got it just because it caught my eye with the bright yellow. Just an embroidered, or not embroidered, a crocheted doily. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. Now this is upside down. Look at this. One side is all embroidered in pink. The other side is all blue, and that's on pink fabric. And look at that. And it does not look hand sewn, but I wouldn't, well, I don't know. Up here it does. This part up here does look hand sewn. So that's on both sides. So this one I was thinking about cutting into quarters and having 2 blues and 2 pinks. What do you guys think? I know, April, isn't that wonderful? And then it's got that pulled thread thing again where it makes kind of the weave in there. And it's got that all the way around the edge. So what do you think about cutting that into 4 pieces? So there's 2 blue and 2 pink. And then there's this one. It is also really big and in pretty darn good shape. It is all cross stitch and it is hand sewn. So this is all a cross stitch, great big square tablecloth. And then this is what's along the edge. And then there's another side of it with the pinks and blues. Just really pretty cross stitch. So that one I'll try to sell as a whole piece. And then, yeah, I think I might on that one, since it's so symmetrical, I may just cut it into 4. Okay. Getting towards the end of this box. I'm not kidding you guys. I bought till I couldn't buy anymore. Oops, there I go, hitting the camera again. I'm sorry. Look at this piece. This is a big square, but I don't think it's a napkin. Look at that stitching in there. And then you've got the open weave. And I really don't think, I think this is all machine stitched. I really don't think this is handmade or hand stitched. Someone could have made it using a sewing machine, I suppose, but oh my gosh, look at this piece. This is another one. Actually, this is 2 pieces that I thought about taking apart and cutting up, but I'll try to maybe sell it whole. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's a runner. I've got one that's a little longer than the other. There's another one down here, same pattern. But those are those 2 pieces. Can you tell I had fun today? I was just, oh my gosh, I was having fun going through. Oh my gosh, look at this. And this is all hand stitched. And that pattern, I've got 2 of them. And if I'm not mistaken, this is linen, but don't hold me to that. But look at that. And then I've got, this is a big round piece. And it's got embroidered flowers all the way around it in all different colors. There's purples, there's some reds, there's blues, and then we're back to the purples again. So this one, if it doesn't sell whole, I think what I'll do on this one is cut it into pie-shaped pieces, because there's 2 blues with a purple flower and 2 reds with a purple on the end. So I could basically cut it in 4 and make pie-shaped pieces out of it with the flowers, and then this is the edging around it. So there's that piece. Oh, almost to the end of the box. This one is just kind of a big square tablecloth. It's got these pretty, are those daffodils or tulips? They kind of look like tulips. But nothing super fancy there, just some tulips. And then this is another embroidered, hand embroidered piece that's got this in the corners. Okay, it's got two corners, and then it's got, so then there are some red flowers in this corner, pink flowers in this corner, yellow flowers, little flowers next to this corner, and then blue on this corner. So this is another one that I could cut into 4 pieces. And oh my gosh, April, I spent like a couple of hours in there. Oh, look at this. Is this not the most precious thing you have ever seen? Look at that. It's eyelet. Yeah, that's the back. Look at that. And then it's got this little ruffled edge. Just adorable. And then these 8-inch rounds, they're just, basic white doilies. Fun to coffee dye, I think those would be. Oh my gosh, here's another one of these. I had one of these earlier. This is that square. I don't know what it is, but it's the square one. So I've got 2 of those. And then this piece is really pretty. Look at that, how delicate that is. Yes, I do too, Shelley. I really love estate sales. This is a 3-piece, and I think it's another one of those that I think these went on the armrests of the chair, and then this was the headrest. So I got those. That's the end of that box. And then I've just got a bunch of I bought a few books. Look at this one. This is another one that I think I could cut up into 4s. Look at how pretty that is with the orange and peach and green and brown. Isn't that pretty? And then it's got the crocheted trim around the edge. Okay, Clint, cool it with the hugs. This piece, another one I thought I could cut in 2 because it's really long. That's the back side. I keep hitting that camera. I should have raised it, but I wanted it low enough that you guys could see. Look how pretty that embroidery is with the pink and the chartreuse and then the pink. Oh, hey, Lisa. This looks like tatting. I don't know. I don't know if that is or not. It might be. I've had a lot of tatting in here. Thanks for joining, Lisa. So this is my estate sale haul for today and a preview of my next sale. So I have a bunch that came in plastic, and I've got like this one. Oh, this one that can be cut into multiple doilies. I've got this one that I didn't take out, and it's big. It's a dresser scarf, 13.5 by 45 inches. Look at how pretty that is. So I've got that one. I've got that one. I've got, oh, look at, I like this one. And then I've got this one with the kind of pineapples on it. So got a bunch there. Oh, I have one coming up. You have to see. Here's another one that could be cut apart for a bunch of little doilies. I just don't want to do that cutting, so I'm going to try to send it. Oh, Rosie. Hey, Rosie. Look at this piece. I have to show you this. Thanks for coming. I'm just doing a preview and showing my haul. Is this bobbin lace? Anybody know? I think it is. But look at those little roses. And the flowers on the inside. I mean, the texture on this is just amazing. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I fell in love with this piece. And if anybody knows if that is bobbin lace, I kind of think it is. And I've got this one. And this one. So that's all of my linens and lace. And then I got, let's see, what did I do with them? Oh, you guys. You have to see this. I'm trying to walk around here. My room is such a mess. So I got some original ephemera. This is a Phillips University band from 1937. It's their little program, but look at the color on that paper because it's bled through with the red and then some dark, and then it turned black where the staples were. Isn't that just yummy? Then I've got this little book that is The Game of Games, Rook. So it's a Rook instruction book. 1924 is the most recent copyright on this. 1909 was the first one. And then I just got this economy pack. I just got a pack of postcards these are old vintage postcards, so we'll include those with something. And then look at this old Heidi book. It's kind of falling apart. And it is grungy. The inscription is 1939. And it's got some black and white images. It does have a color. Oh, somebody was using this as a coloring book. Look at that. There is a color image right at the front. There we go. There's that one. And just look at the grunge on this paper. The paper seems to be a little crispy, so I use it for collage, but not to make pages out of. But good images that you could cut out. And whoops, somebody did a mess there. But anyway, this old Heidi. You excited, April? And then I got, this is Shirley Temple's storybook. Look at the front of that. This is copyright 1958. And there's a foreword by Shirley Temple, but it's got all of the, fairy tales, the little lame prince, and all of the, oops, somebody cut something out of there. Just beautiful images, beautiful paper with the border around it. And this paper is not crunchy, so you could use this. Beauty and the Beast. Oh, look at, there's Beauty and the Beast. And then some other stories, some color pages. Huh. Look at the little kids eating their soup. The Magic Fishbone, that one's called. So anyway, this is the Shirley Temple book. And then I got, until you see this, you guys. Oh my word, this thing has got to weigh 20 pounds. And it's a book. Look at this book. Ugh. It's upside down. Look at, this is my receipts. I have like 6 pages of receipt. It's upside down. This is the Webster's Dictionary, 20th, and this is all embossed, this cover. Now, it would cost a fortune. I mean, look at how thick this book is. The book is, oh, I can't find my tape measure here. Let me see if I have a ruler handy. Many inches thick. It is 5 inches. Yeah, this book cover is amazing. And it's actually in pretty good shape. Let's see what the copyright is. Oh, there's Noah Webster. See if I can show you. I can't get his picture in there. Can't do it. But, oh, there he is. You can sort of see him. There's Noah Webster. This book was copyright 1956. The original copyright was 1904. And it's just a huge dictionary. So what I thought I would do, every so often there is a page of color, like these are songbirds. The next one is fur-bearing animals. The next one is butterflies and moths. And then rocks and minerals, insects, trees, ocean fish, reptiles, ew, wildflowers, that's a pretty one, freshwater fish, amphibians, waterfowl and shorebirds, that's pretty. I guess that's it. And then the rest is all just the stuff in the back. There are some maps. And so what I was thinking I might do is take the book apart and take one of these color pages and all the pages in between that page and the next color page. So it's pretty thick. It's about 1/4 inch of pages. And then sell this as a set. What do you guys think of that? Because I don't care to necessarily keep it together. I might keep the cover just because it's so gorgeous. But I would frame that. I would actually put that in a frame and hang it on the wall. It's so pretty. What do you guys think about taking it apart and offering the pages with the colored pictures? So that was my big book find, my 5-inch Webster's Dictionary that I had to have. Oh, that thing is heavy. It truly must weigh 20 pounds. Then I got this little book. This is Selected essays from the Sketchbook by Washington Irving. This is old. It's from, looking for a date on it, 1901. The original copyright was 1891. Everything's starting to fall. This is 1901. It's got handwriting in it, and it's got really, the paper's really soft. So anyway, I got that. And then I had one more thing I was going to show you, and I don't know where it went. It was another book thing, and it was like my family's history. And I bought it only because it had never been written in, and I thought somebody might like it to, you know, record their family history, but I don't see it. One last thing, and then we'll wrap it up. I found these little dishes. Look at these little dishes with the gold trim, and I've got 1, 2, 3, and they've all got little different pattern on them. 4, I've got 5 of them, and like this one is really cracked in the middle, so it looks really old and vintagey, but it's got the flowers. So I got Postbound too. Yeah, I think I am going to do page packs with those. So anyway, I've got these little dishes. So you can see here I paid $1 a piece for them, and I will sell them. I do have to make a little money, but I'll sell them for like $3. Not a lot of money. They're Anchor Pottery, JEN. But they're just real pretty little. Anyway. Crazing. Oh, thank you. Bone dishes. So good deal for $3 a piece. There's something you could sit on your desk and put little buttons in, or paper clips, or so you guys think $3 a piece is fair for them? Okay. Well, that's what I'll sell them for then. You guys, I truly and honestly don't look to make a fortune off of this. I do have to make a little money because I do spend my time and gas, and I go do it, and I got to pay some bills, but I'm not looking to get rich off of this stuff. I just love it. So I am back, y'all. I was so thrilled at that estate sale. She's having her next one is going to be June 2nd, I think. So I will be back for her next one, and I will have all of this stuff packaged up and ready to go. I'll cut up some of the stuff. I'll make some kits or bundles, and I'll cut up that dictionary, and we will be ready to have an awesome, awesome sale. So thank you for coming on. Well, I haven't even gone an hour yet, so that's not too bad. Thank you for coming on and looking. It's been fun, and I'll end with what I started with, and that was these little rooster, I think they're little mug mats, maybe, you know, to put a mug on here and then have the rooster there, but that's it. So thank you all. I appreciate you. Thanks for spending time with me and looking at my haul. And I'll see you a week from tomorrow for the sale. I'm sure I'll see you guys before then, but a week from tomorrow will be the sale. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end. You need one of those? Okay. We can figure out which one you want, and I'll set it aside in your box, Shelley. All right, I'm going to end the broadcast. Thank you. Love you all. I appreciate your support. Bye.